Today, what I want to cover is, first I'll talk about the interoperability final rules. Then I'll talk a little bit about the role of FHIR standard in these rules, and I'll go into a little bit of detail on the FHIR standard itself, but not a whole lot. I want to focus on what is it that's unique about the FHIR standard versus previous HL7 standards that allows us to build this ecosystem. And then I want to talk about other parts of the healthcare ecosystem where FHIR is having an impact. And then I have two speakers with me today. First of all, David Chun, who is a recent University of Texas graduate, who's now working for a local company here. So he won't be with us, but I have a video from David. And then Phillips Johnson, who's here in person to talk about Be Well Connected Health and how they're leveraging this work that's going on today and in the future. So let's talk a minute about the FHIR interoperability ecosystem. The industry standard organizations, I've listed 4 in the box here. Of course, HL7 was the developer of FHIR. We started 6 years ago on the development of the FHIR standard, but there are 3 or 4 and other standards that are also involved in this ecosystem, and I'll talk about a few of these today. But if you're interested in the other standards committees, organizations, let me know. I can fill you in on those. And then we have the U.S. government agencies that we're going to talk about today. So creating a standard is a difficult thing, and HL7's been at it since 1987 when they started creating healthcare standards. The approach we've taken with FHIR is to try to have the FHIR core cover 80% of the international use cases, so that we have a layer, a core, what we call the FHIR core. Then around that FHIR core, we can constrain values, constrain attributes, or we can extend it to meet other criteria that are needed. And that's where the FHIR accelerator projects come in. So these FHIR accelerator projects are projects that are industry-led, that are put together by the stakeholders in the industry. And they take the FHIR standard and they constrain and they extend it in agreement with the other stakeholders in their part of the ecosystem.